Hey all, and welcome back to the HFC playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We're kicking off today's part with yet another Ascension quest, and this time, it's for one of the heroes. So, let's go have a look around Colony Iota, and see if we can't find a question mark or two.
I believe you have already done part of this one by complete accident, because I did not tell you which areas to avoid. So this one's not going to be a complete blind part of the playthrough for you this time.
Basically, I've been, going through the hero Ascension quests on my spare time, just because they're fun more than anything else, and because I wanted to get a little bit of grinding in before we were done, and essentially, I played through, 90% or so of Alexandra's quest, right up until a console appeared like a fucking pantomime villain, like Animal on the Muppet Show, and then I was like, oops, gotta reset.
Sent you back 5 hours, you said?
Yeah, I didn't check which save I loaded, sadly.
Huh?
The other part of getting all of that done is that you said your party is now level 80. So I don't think you're going to have any trouble for the rest of the game in terms of levels.
Well, I know the final boss does the whole question mark thing, but he does have an actual level. If it's even a he, I don't know.
That's a really good question. I don't even think I can answer that.
Intriguing.
Alexandria here just kind of flexing, just solving a, 5x5x5 Rubik's Cube in the middle of a conversation.
It's like Kurushi, otherwise known as Intelligent Cube.
You had problems with Colony 30 in the past?
Did we ever figure out Alexandria was the one that actually came up with the idea for the Collectopedia cards? Was that mentioned in the original quest?
It's mentioned on, some side quest somewhere, but since we don't show those, it has to be assumed in this playthrough.
Yeah, there is an assumption of knowledge, I guess.
But yeah, there's beef between Iota and 30. Kind of one-sided, if I'm honest, because Valdi doesn't give a shit. He's mostly just, keen on tinkering with his Levnesses.
Well, the two colonies are in pretty close proximity, and they're both at pretty much the height of technology for their respective nations. And the reason that there's beef is mainly because Alexandria doesn't really know how to trust people that much.
Right.
Remember, she kind of tricked us into taking out the console back in her hero quest.
God, you're right. Wow, that seems so long ago now.
Gambert, we will rendezvous there. I'll bring results home. You'll see.
Of course, Mum. I'll depart on the double.
On the triple, please. We're a very upstanding colony.
Skills there, but this is Valdi we're talking about. I don't think you need to get so worked up.
I don't think Valdi understands the concept of being mean or rude or, trying to go behind someone's back.
They try to teach him to swear and he just says heck.
Huh?
Valdi is the guy that would say peck if he was in Hat in Time, though.
Spring dried up? Incorrect. The right answer was big cleaning project at the colony.
Ah, I see.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
Oh, you're not going to make us clean, right?
Not.
That would be cool if there was a minigame involved, like some kind of No More Heroes thing.
Sound like Valdi though, huh?
Actually, it reminds me of the one star that you do in Mario Galaxy where you've got to blow up the junk crates and whatever.
Oh, yeah, they're one of the more tricky ones, because unless you know to throw on the particular point, you ain't beating those.
That was one of the last things that I was doing in my run of Mario Galaxy before my Wii U was stolen a couple months ago.
Oh.
I spent like an hour trying to do that star and then gave up, and then I never continued the run.
Not to be insensitive, but it would be really funny if they were stuck on the same star.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, shout out to the people that end up with that Wii U, because it's already homebrewed and it has a lot of games installed on it, so you're welcome.
It's probably gone straight up their nose, mate. You know what these robbers are like.
They probably just sold it to a pawn shop, and someone probably got it from them.
If you don't mind,
Snorting consoles. When will it end? First a Joy-Con, then it's a Wii remote, then it's an original Xbox Duke controller. That's when you blow your nostrils out, don't you?
Just crush the Wii U gamepad into powder.
Oh, at least it has a use. Inescapable past.
Good to add more names.
So yes, we're going to Colony 30. That was the gist of what that whole spiel was, so don't worry. We are paying attention, even if we're talking about other things.
I am paying attention to my memory of these quests more than anything else.
These quests. No, nothing. Fine.
No.
I know you had a rough day yesterday. I'll take it easy on you.
Oh my god, I'm not even going to get into it, but let's just say it was one of the hardest days I've had in a while.
Oof. Sorry about that, mate.
Today is better, just automatically, I would say.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, so Alexandria, I think, is the one that set up this meeting between the colonies because she wants to investigate. I'm pretty sure. She's trying to be sneaky. I think the party kind of knows what's going on, and they're just keeping an eye on her.
If you do some of the prerequisites for Valdi's quest, it involves building up that one Levnis. You actually find a Nopon who's been spying here for Alexandria, so it's pretty interesting how all these side quests interconnect.
Yeah, it's pretty fun that that these two interconnect. There's another one that's like that as well, because Juniper shows up in...
It has been a while. I'm glad to see
Can't
you
remember
in
his name, the guy from Colony 9.
Yeah, that one I've done. That is hilarious, especially that one dude who meets Juniper and has an instant crush on them.
This man understands everything.
Colony Iota. You got the message, right?
Oh.
Yes, I put on my big loving fist, as requested. What, you don't have those at Colony Iota?
Alexandria, actually. It would honor me greatly if you'd remember.
Oof.
Alexandria. A pleasure to meet you.
I wonder how different in age Alexandria and Valdi are, because remember she's in her 6th term, and she kind of uses makeup to make herself older? Make herself look older, that is.
Right.
I think Valdi is 4th term,
I don't.
which is really young to be the commander of a colony.
Yeah, we have to stick to using terms here, because if we went by actual ages, Valdi could be anything from 16 to 60.
Your credit to your colony, Commander. But don't you think you should be on your guard even a little?
Don't you think you should be just a wee bit paranoid every second of every day?
You might be the only one.
You're
who
here
thinks
with the
that.
Ouroboros, which have been pretty trustworthy in the past, so Valdi's cool.
Yeah, but the Ouroboros eats its own tail. What about that?
Right, Alexandria?
I guess.
I hadn't considered that option.
It's so funny because this is not the first video game in my life that is so intrinsically connected with the concept of Ouroboros. It was actually in City of Heroes, where the Ouroboros was a very important thing as well.
Ah, okay. I actually forget where I first heard the term, but it's kind of always just been there in the background.
I see some relations have changed.
Let us follow Valdi.
Yeah, we have some walking segments here for about 5 feet.
And he was a ghost all along. Nah, he's fine.
That other quest over there, yeah, that guy disappeared too. That other quest over there, underneath the giant Levinus, is the one you were talking about where you can build it up, I'm pretty sure. It's a long series of chains where you have to bring a lot of items.
Yeah, there's like 10 phases also, and you have to do the first 5 to proc Valdi's Ascension quest. I'm on the 6th right now.
Ah, okay. I am pretty sure that I got the Ascension quest and then stopped. This was the point in the game where I was kind of tired of all of the normal side quests. I'll be honest, I like the hero quests and the Ascension quest a lot more than the normal quests. I actually like the normal quests in Xenoblade 1 a lot better for whatever reason. I guess I connect to those characters in that world a lot easier.
That's fair, because 3's world is an amalgamation of 1 and 2. That's what was kind of leaving me a little bit... No, I will say what I want to, Alexandria. You calm down. It was leaving me a little bit cold, but through doing more of the hero quests and the Ascension quests, I've actually come to gain a newfound respect and enjoyment for and of Xenoblade 3. So, I was angling more towards the score you gave it in your media thread. It might actually be a little bit higher if it sticks to landing.
Yes, I was actually originally aiming for an 8.5, and then I started doing more of the Ascension quests and getting these things done, and I did the super bosses as well. And that's what bumped it up to a 9 for me. All of that together just really brought the game together.
By which, of course, I mean, do you have any units in a state closer to completion?
I'm sure I do. I just made friends with one such unit recently, in fact.
Robots can't be
What
friends.
do you mean, friends?
I'll introduce you. She's in the
Robots
hangar
are
over there.
friends, not food.
Don't date robots!
Looks like colony relations.
Rapapa.
Here. These are his friends.
Don't worry.
Back a friend!
Hey, there's Mecha Friend. Yeah!
Doesn't look much different if I'm being honest.
We are walking. Haha, good times, he's a ghost.
This really is just the walk forward 5 feet and then another cutscene quest.
There she
What are
is.
we, a Western game? Final Fantasy 16.
Wait.
I started playing that last night. I finally got my copy. That stuff that was going on with the previous order that I had was actually a scam.
Where'd you pick it up?
The person that was selling it, that's why it was taking so long, and I got the refund and everything, so I just kind of bought it digitally from the PlayStation Store, so that I don't have to worry about that shit.
I got you.
Does it not even distinguish between Kevis and Agnes?
I will kill you all equally. I am very progressive in that way.
Circuits?
Worthless consumer models.
No errors here, and she's not broken.
What does he say? And I'll charge fire.
No way.
Speaking of Sonic, by the way, and older Sonic titles, they've kind of been,
That's where I started.
what's the word I can say? Hinting? Yeah, hinting. That older titles may be remade or remastered, so I think we're gonna see an Adventure 1 and 2 remaster, at the very least. Heroes would be cool.
We might be able to transmit.
It's going to be interesting because I know a lot of people are not crazy about the PC ports of those games compared to the originals, or like the DX versions or whatever, and it's like, you know, which one are they remastering? Are we getting a remaster of the original or remaster of the director's cut stuff?
The ideal thing would be something close to better SADX, the mod I used when I played SA1 again. Or the ability to go between Dreamcast and Thingamabob graphics with a toggle. And, you know, just have all the DX stuff included.
I saw someone streaming, I think it was like a beta of the GoldenEye 64 remaster, which had like the Xbox graphics and the N64 graphics, and you could toggle between them, and it was so strange.
Is in charge?
Maybe you could use that in multiplayer to psych out your opponent.
It was weird because the draw distance was actually better on the N64 graphics.
Well, N64 could do some crazy stuff. It wasn't exactly, you know, the PlayStation, but still.
Yeah, they kind of did completely different things. I feel like, Switch notwithstanding, game consoles have kind of become
Your friend seems to
more
have
similar in terms of like what they can do. I guess Nintendo is always going to be different, but PlayStation and Xbox are really not trying to differentiate themselves that much.
Hey, you want N64 graphics? Nintendo's got you covered, don't worry about it. By the way, this robot is evil, so maybe Alexandria had a point there.
Is it being controlled by the tiny Robo Buddy, or did he just also name this one Robo Buddy?
They're both Robo Buddy.
Alright, cool. So yeah, everyone, like I said, is level 80 now. Lands has got like a whole cake and a half of HP there.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
11,000.
Robo Buddy.
Very similar to Ryan in the original with his role as what I would assume is Defender.
Right, yeah, except you cap at 9999 in Xenoblade 1.
Misappropriating?
Which Ryan and Ricky actually can hit very easily.
Card.
Ricky actually has a higher HP stat than Ryan, but he has much, much lower defense.
For durability, serviceability, and ease of use.
Okay.
However, you'll notice that the materials RoboBuddy was collecting were waning lapis and vinolium,
Uh-huh.
a brittle rock and a highly scarce metal. What ought we to think about that?
I got a double F in science because of depression. What the fuck do you want me to tell you?
But
Wow.
hang on, Alexandria.
I'm just being honest,
How did you
man.
know to check our Collectopedia?
Hey, I failed Calculus 2 twice, and then I passed it with a C, so...
Seized it, get degrees.
Except it didn't, but let's not get into that either.
Oh, well.
Not at all. Maybe it's all just a big misunderstanding.
Maybe.
No, RoboBuddy clearly turned hostile and attacked us. which is to say,
Yeah, I don't think there's any
it
room
must
for
have been
debate
under
on
the
that
control
one.
of
Oh,
someone
he just
other
stabbed
than
my brother to death. Oh, just a big old
Might
misunderstanding.
it have been to make a poison?
I think this is going to be one of the quests that actually ends up being
Yes.
shorter than I
Both of
expected,
those
because
materials contain
there's really not a whole lot to it, if I'm honest.
No, there isn't. Like I said, I got through most of it, and I was even skipping dialogue, so...
When mixed in with food, they're nearly unnoticeable.
Oh, interesting.
Someone's well read.
Sparkling cyanide up in this bitch. We need Agatha Christie, we need Poirot, we need Layton, we need, why did I start with Sherlock Holmes?
Dizziness, numbness, diarrhea, emesis, and in more severe cases,
Giga diarrhea. You don't want that.
Oh, fantastic. I managed
Oh.
to retrieve the logs.
That's what you get at the end of Giga diarrhea, I'll tell you that much.
Figure out where it came from.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
A-okay by me. We gotta stop the baddies.
Oh, he calls them baddies.
Sorry to
Robo
use your
baddie.
premises.
Looks like the friendship part might have all been in my head. But thanks for thinking of it that way anyway.
This is extremely dramatic music for this.
Alexandria?
At least it's an actually serious scene and not just, clown pants crazy stuff.
We called them penis addict spa. Come on, keep up.
I'm used to all this, and I hate it.
Alex?
So what's this inescapable past you've been on about exactly,
It's
Alex?
nothing. You don't have to worry.
I'm not sure how much that really has to do with the quest, other than maybe the antagonist of it. Or maybe it's just that Alexandria can't let go of her suspicion of people.
Huh? I thought I'd be going with you.
But there may be other machines like RoboBuddy. You're the only one who can tell them apart. Let's tackle both threads simultaneously.
So is anyone other than Tyon and Noah going to speak here?
Apparently not. Also, I don't want Valdi with me, because I'm gonna be flat out honest with you, Valdi. I'm curb stomping the next robot that I see. One that isn't in here, I hasten to add.
Alright, and we have a really long path of robot footsteps to follow.
Oh, you have no idea, mate.
I mean, I do. I did this quest.
Shut up. Well, we could follow it, or I could just warp to the location.
I think you actually need to follow the trail, which you have now left behind some.
Oh, getting ahead of myself here.
Are these giant Levnesses part of the Colony 30 defense, or are they enemies?
They would have aggroed, I think, if they were enemies. God, this is really hard doing it during the day. I did it at night before.
Oh, yeah.
What's your opinion?
Well, if it's hard for you, it would be that much harder for me, because Discord is
Mostly aligned with yours.
down to like 240p
What's going on here?
on my qualities, so everything is insanely pixelated. I had some internet troubles yesterday, which was part of the reason why yesterday was so hard, and I'm guessing that they haven't completely fixed themselves, but I am here, and that's what matters.
Performing for you, it's the spa member of the HFC crew. Oh, so...
It's nice to be back in the Fornus region and just get a chance to run around for once.
It sure is, Spa. Did you know, yesterday actually, at the time of us recording, they actually updated the game to be compatible with the Pirate and Mithra amiibo?
No, I did not. I didn't know those were even out.
There you go.
Alright, cool. I appreciate that they're still supporting amiibo, despite the fact that most people have stopped caring about them.
I love my Shulk amiibo, son, even if he does have a weird face.
I wanted to get one really bad, but they were so insanely rare over here. Much like the actual copy of Xenoblade 1, it was price gouged by GameStop, I'm pretty sure, and I couldn't, rationalize paying that much for a small plastic toy that, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't really look that good.
I don't know what happened with the faces in Ultimate. Maybe some sacrifices were made to get the frigging thing running.
I also am not particularly a fan of the pose that Shulk has in Ultimate. I think the one he had in Smash 4 was better.
Which one was that?
I don't know, but I remember liking it better, but now that I've said that, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. I'm going to be a conscientious objector here, it's fine.
Watch your footing, guys.
His render in Smash 4 was the one where he was kind of had his knees bent and the Monado over his back.
Yes.
As opposed to in Ultimate where he's like standing on one foot jumping backwards, which I don't really like.
Yeah. What are you doing there, Shulk? What mysterious pose are you showing us?
I think someone customized a Shulk amiibo so that he was in the, like, not wearing clothes and the underwear outfit.
Yeah.
Because of course someone did.
On my hard drive, whenever they use a picture of Shulk from Smash, it's always the underwear alt.
I did get 2 amiibos during the time in which they were, like, sort of interesting in Smash 4. I got one for Ike, who was one of my mains when I played Smash.
Yeah.
And Samus, who is just kind of one of my favorite characters in general. You know, easy to figure based on how much I like Metroid Prime.
For sure. Yeah, that's what I do. I stick to, like, mains and favourites. Like, I had to get Banjo and Kazooie, and they're staring at me right now, along with K. Rool and the Belmont twins.
Guh?
Guh? Why did he sound so confused when you said it? Kazooie, we've been made into merchandise.
Oh, you know what would have been really cool is if they had a cameo in A Hat in Time, though. They would fit so well.
Hell, you could even just have, like, a bear and a bird just together.
Right, yeah. Didn't they do that for, like, what was it, Ukulele? They had a bear and a bird as, like, a cameo? Or am I just making shit up?
Maybe you're seeing what you want to see, Spo.
Yeah, I know that Ukulele was not the greatest thing ever. I've heard decent things about the sequel at the very least.
Oh, the Impossible Lair, or whatever it's called?
I believe it was the 2D one. Was pretty decent.
Yeah, I've heard pretty good things about that, actually. So, you know, kudos Platonic for bouncing back. You know, I respect all you guys immensely, given you're the OGs from Rare, and the Rare that we have now isn't the Rare everyone wants to make a new Banjo, if we're being honest.
Alright, well, we made it so we could stop waffling and trying to come up with random things to talk about now.
Hey, that came from the heart.
It did, though.
No, hold on. Past there is...
Oh, no!
Uni is just, you know, constantly having flashbacks because of where we are now.
Really? Also, how did we get trapped like this? We're smarter than this.
How does that thing just show up out of nowhere?
Maybe it was lying in wait?
Is this not the same Levinus that we took down earlier?
It's a different one. Also, it's this guy again.
Yeah, with the unique helmet to actually make him stand out a little.
Yeah, it's like an upturned trash bin.
It's the console from Valdez.
We do actually have the tier list set up for the console ranking that we plan to do afterwards. Obviously, I have not shown the page to Tom yet because there are spoilers on it. But once we're done with the game, I imagine we'll do that probably after the marathon, or maybe sooner, so we can do it with, you know, things fresh in mind. I'm not sure.
Definitely be after HFC All-Stars, so late August, early September. That's when the Super Bosses video will be done as well.
Yeah, we could probably do those back to back, to be honest.
I knew you for a craven, Alex.
Read that as Caravan and was really confused for a second.
I mean, Colony Iota does kind of, you know, forward supplies to everyone in the world.
Going numb.
I'm paralyzed. So no, I'm so evil.
A very special liveness that was. Oh, it isn't fast acting, so relax.
Oh, he's a bit of a bastard.
I formulated it for the water supply, you see.
But it was fast acting. It literally happened out of nowhere.
Colony 30.
It doesn't matter so much where. The important thing is the water.
Me when running a bath.
Me when doing commentary.
You worm.
However, seeing as you're here,
It's like the only time I drink water, and I know I should drink it more, but I just kind of hate it.
I know, but I know. I'm not going to judge you.
we can create a tableau of your
Hey, I've actually lost a decent bit of weight. I'm down to 290 pounds today.
Really? Good on you.
Yeah, that was my second goal. My first goal was 300, so hitting the second one feels pretty good.
Based. We can help her at any time.
Yeah, for real.
Stop spewing on your idiot lies!
He's literally turned away from us. Unique could snipe him easily.
Well then. I guess they're no friends of yours.
Oh, bud. Oh no. Don't insult friendship.
Too slow. After evening with a full loadout already.
Huh.
This little mix.
Double checking my notes.
Oh, E. Yeah, the hero quest or whatever.
Then staged it like he died in battle. Even better. She made her accomplices team leaders to shut them up.
So this is the inescapable past.
Ah, okay.
Alex.
He's telling the truth. I regret nothing. He wasted men and resources. Clung to
So this is when we learn that Alexandria tricked us. I thought they talked about that earlier, so I said that earlier in the quest than we were supposed to know.
I really didn't click there, so no harm done.
It would not be the first time in this playthrough that I said something too early. I can't believe I spoiled Jay for you.
Oh, Jesus.
And so?
Although, to be honest, that one was pretty friggin' easy to figure out.
It should have been. It wasn't for me, but it should have been.
Oh, it's big boy and girl time. Oof. We only needed the one punch. Oh, he's got a tail. Interesting.
Unique designs are really cool.
They are. What a banal thing to say, Spar. I like when things are different from other things.
Well, I mean, when you compare it to some of the Mobius that don't have unique designs, some of them literally have the exact same model for their Mobius form.
I'm choosing to trust you.
What if I cut you right down the middle? Would that be better?
You did see our levels, right, Mr. Dude?
Oh no, 2 of them.
Let me demonstrate in quick order.
Got him.
This is gonna go pretty quickly, I imagine.
I also got some much better gems for Tyon, so he's rocking like 6s and 7s though.
The next thing you need to do is rank up Flash Fencer so we can have Shadow Eye. Or not Flash Fencer, Sword Fighter.
I also went to the Archsage, and I basically unlocked every class on every person. They're just at like level 1.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Look at him over there. He's like, pay attention to me.
Fight me! Trust me, sir, you don't want this.
Hey, you don't want none of this action. And as for you, wait your turn.
Oh, he's putting some debuffs on, he's giving it all this.
Oh.
He's still got nothing.
Nothing. Nothing!
So is everyone on their default classes aside from Tyon?
No. Senna is using the Robo-Girls class, number 7.
Ah, okay. Machine Assassin. Oh, I was going by the cutscene. Why did I think the cutscene was accurate? They always just give them their default weapons.
It's easy to forget, don't worry. Oh, he's slapping us with his tail. It's tail time, bitches! Gex is coming back!
I'm gonna be honest, things like that really help in setting these guys apart because, as we said, a lot of them are just so samey. It is really sad.
Well, we'll take that into account when we come to rank these fellows.
Not every antagonist group can be the organization.
He really likes using that tail of his.
Yep. And your defenders got locked, so don't do a chain attack.
I want that mushroom on the cliff.
You could probably reach it, but I hope you wouldn't fall off the edge.
Can you even do that in the mid? No, because there's a force field there.
Ah, okay, cool. The disrespect, though.
Resisting bleed. Okay, now we fight.
Alexandria. I forget what her heroic chain is. I think she gets the 25% bonus if she's first, and it guarantees her attack is a critical.
Woo!
Which doesn't mean much because, you know, heroes have less damage than the main party, but still. Yeah, that was actually a good place to use her because you get the bonus to 150 now. I don't think anyone else in your party would have gotten you enough points.
Hot damn.
This is going to be another one of those chain attacks where I'm pretty sure it does not matter what you do.
Alright.
You don't even have to worry about healing the party because everyone was at full anyway.
I'm just thinking ahead. Please stop, maybe? No?
Check out what I've got in mind. Observe my strategy. I'll make this.
Again, I'm just really disappointed by Machine Assassin and how kind of bad it is. Because debuffs just kind of don't work on most enemies.
Yeah. Like, if you try to debuff someone, you set up a plan and it just says no effect. It's not a great feeling.
The class has one art that applies a debuff that's called debuff resistance down, but that can be resisted. So, like, what the fuck is the point?
What the fuck is the point of any of this?
I use my thinking muscle for this one.
Yeah, you don't have any buffs on, so you can't spread them.
Alas, we'll need something when we come out of it.
Well, having more buffs will increase Uni's damage in the finisher, so that is going to help.
That was a pretty good chain attack. Ooh!
The shot she does from her rifle is her Ouroboros talent art, which normally has a damage increase against Mobius, and I wonder if that's the case in the chain attack.
Bye.
And there he goes. Yep.
I may have been 20 levels above, but I had the moral victory here.
We also had fun, so that's what matters.
Not today.
Why is it Noah? Why would it not be Tyon, the guy that inherited her class?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I guess Noah just has that level of compassion that he would be the first one to run for her.
Alex, you said it yourself. You were counting on us.
Yeah, I couldn't see Tyon coming out of a line like that. Long live the king.
He is my friend. So back off!
We're not done here!
I just noticed he has a little mouth. That's hilarious.
What is this? Damn swindle.
How'd you speak after you were dead?
Really, really carefully.
That was too close for comfort.
You can say that again.
That was too close for comfort. Ah, I got you. Yeah.
What the spark were you playing at? I seriously thought you'd snuff it.
Hey, I trust you. I knew you'd make it in time.
Oh, he was upset at Noah. I thought he was saying that to Alex.
Yeah,
for some
why?
reason.
What? Why wouldn't anyone
Exactly have time to pop.
target and whatever?
You smug little clod.
Please don't frighten me like that.
But why? How can you do those things?
We're the heroes. We do heroic things.
Yes, but that's just no
Did you
way.
did you see the Ouroboros part?
How have you
Yeah,
survived
that.
this long if you're always so careless?
I'm telling you, we count on one another.
Also, we're like
That's
20
what I
levels
learned to
above
do.
anyone we fight, which
Perhaps I'm not
could be
explaining
classified
it.
as bullying if you look at it a certain way, I suppose.
I think there's something rather elegant at the heart.
Look at the draw distance. You can see a bird
So
flying
that's
back
what
there.
You call strategy?
That's pretty impressive.
I
swear,
was paying
you
attention to the
Ouroboros
story
must be the
on
most
display here.
peculiar people I've met.
I see things moving and my eyes are attracted to them.
If you were,
Are you predator or
I've been
prey?
wrong
It depends on the situation, I guess.
for trusting me.
Right back at you. Let's get back to Valdi.
Also, what was that about you poisoning people, Alex? I kind of like dozed off during that bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, was that her or the console? I kind of missed that part.
Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. I thought we unlocked Mobius Q's outfit. I was like, what?
So we have to go all the way back to Colony 30. There's actually another hero quest that starts from that area, the old battlefield, that we can't do yet because it requires advancing the story.
I see. Also, I don't think that's one we're doing because it doesn't contain a console.
It is one that we are doing. It is Asherah's.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. That was shocking news you sent. Didn't think I'd hear about Q again. I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
because
putting
the
you through
game
that.
doesn't really make it clear if he
Don't worry
survived
about it.
back in
You've gotten
Valdi's
a
hero
lot out
quest.
of the bargain as
I
well,
pretty much
assure
said
you.
it outright that he did
I'm sure
survive back when
Gambert
we
has
did
been
it in the
absorbing
playthrough,
it all
though.
like a
Okay,
sponge.
right.
Dame Alex, about that. Respectfully, there's something I'd like to discuss, if you please.
You want to stay here, don't you?
I'm analysing every NPC to hear if they're one of the main group.
I don't remember this guy having a scouter
then,
like
Valdi.
this.
You forgot the most
What
important
would you
detail
say
of his
if I
design, how
proposed
could
a
you?
temporary stuff exchange?
I
Gambert,
guess I just
for one of
really
your
wasn't
mechanics?
paying that much attention to him.
Dame Alex, really?
I think it would be intellectually stimulating for both our sides.
All right, sounds cool. Let me quickly talk to my buds.
I'll give you a nop on, you give me this guy.
What's brought this on?
I think Colony Iota has some nop on. I remember seeing them walk around. Probably not the mechanically inclined ones.
Yeah, but there's tons here in
We
Colony
got the
30.
okay. They say they'll move ASAP.
Very good. This should help foster better relations between our colonies.
Surprised that we don't have to come back here for one of the side quests that we might be covering if we have enough time. The shards thing, it involves some very special nop on. And
Yeah.
I'm surprised we don't have to come back here for one of them.
Hey, hang on.
There he goes.
Well, that's one thing taken care of.
Again, what was that about poisoning? Should I be worried?
Yeah, maybe we ought to do something about that
I
one.
mean, it's not like you could get court-martialed for it at this point.
True
For the
that.
record, though, I can't say I approve of your methodology.
Indeed. If you try something like that again, well, we'll just have to stop you.
And,
And then
you might be level 83, but we're the heroes. You might be the hero, but we are the heroes.
That's it?
Mm-hmm, plural.
That's reassuring.
If that's how you really feel, then let us help you. That is, since we're friends now and all.
Yeah, and friends don't let friends poison other people.
Yeah, I mean, unless they got it coming, and Colony 30 did not got it coming.
No, not really. I'm gonna pay very close attention when I come to edit this part, I'll tell you that.
I hadn't had a chance to say it sooner.
You really didn't.
This is your second time through the quest. I guess you didn't get into the cutscene far enough to hear about the poison water the first time.
No, I didn't know.
Alexandria. Aw, she's actually kind of a sweetheart, ain't she?
Hey, Uni spoke up for once.
Are
Jesus.
you making fun
I
of
think
me?
that's the first word she's spoken
Just a bit of
today.
friendly banter. You'll get used
And
to
Senna,
it,
too.
never.
How about that?
So she's learned how to open up a little.
The most talkative ones, and they were quiet the whole time.
Wow, that was one of the shorter Ascension quests.
Yes, and more of the Colony Iota goods, which you are probably aware you can send out to other colonies, and improves relations with them, I think. You get some affinity points.
Uh-huh. Alright, Spawn, where to next?
We are heading back to continue the main story, because all of the quests that are left need us to do that to continue. So head to... I think you've already done the part that was in the city?
The Cadencia region. And we are looking here. There we go.
We found it.
Yeah, definitely weren't any cuts there or anything. Yeah, I think this new HDMI cable's doing the business, Spa. Knock on wood.
I think my internet finally evened out too, because I haven't had any lag on my end for a couple minutes. Also, knock on wood.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, we did miss out a cutscene. It was literally just Samon saying, "Go to the harbour," and that was it. So
yeah, it was literally just nothing, basically, just telling us to come here.
It's because I was doing Riku and Manana's Ascension quest, and you have to speak to Samon to, continue that quest. So I procced the cutscene for the story, and then I could talk to him.
Right, yeah. And having Riku and Manana's quest done is going to allow us to do something else after we finish this part, assuming that we have enough time. Which we might. It really depends on how long this section takes.
Oh, he's made it sexier.
It looks even more like a Metal Gear now.
It really does.
So this is it. The ship that can conquer the Great Sea's vortex.
Gotta be honest, I didn't see a vortex out there. What? What was that line read?
Beast from what we've been using.
It's a bit out of character for Lands, too.
Masterwork. There's a real sense of power behind this craft.
I think you can maybe see the vortex if you look off the edge of the Cadencia region, but it's all kind of covered in clouds and everything.
Key element of engine not quite ready yet. Ship without engine is like torpedo wrap without filling of tasty sausage.
That crime against cuisine. Torpedo wrap without tasty sausage, like ship without engine.
Exactly, Manana.
Mr. Sam,
Yeah, Manana knows what we're talking about, definitely.
To be precise, just need core component.
Huh.
Is this part here, and still need 6 more to make.
That looks familiar. I feel like we've seen that before.
I've seen that metal before. It's the same as Noah's sword, right?
Oh.
Yeah, looks like it.
Also, it's same as metal that go inside fancy eye patches of lost numbers.
And that's what lets the eye patches hide them from Mobius.
Mobius tracking, surely.
Yeah, we heard that from Monica.
That because eye patch emit special wavelengths.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
This here shows sources of such waves. Points of light on map indicate where metal can be located.
That's very useful, thank you.
Yes, and if not, I have the guide open and notes of where to go.
Just use the metal from the
Side note, I like how the world of Ionios kind of has the shape of a Titan almost.
Mm-hmm.
And even if could, metal is stretched into thin foil, making total amount not sufficient.
That's a shame.
Mia, look over here.
Huh.
Yeah, the Cloud Keep.
Yeah.
It's that thing that the Queen has.
So this is going to be extremely funny, and I'll explain when we get there, but the fact that we waited so long to do this is actually hilarious to me, because of something that's said when we go back there.
Okay.
How long would it take to build?
We'll give it 3 days, tops.
We don't have 3 days, we've got about an hour.
Good.
Oof.
As time is of the essence.
Wait, what? You mean like for you or for Zed coming down like a nuclear bomb?
Mr. Salmon,
Imagine though.
don't you worry.
No, I've got a little over an hour before we need to call it. Which should be enough time.
I can't be arsed waiting the full 3 days, so I'm just going to Majora Mask the fuck out of this place now. Ah, right. Here's the thing.
Fade out. Fade in.
I understand thing. Now Samon get it. So friends want to use ship. Why else would we be helping you?
Why else would we be curious about this? Yeah.
Well then, that only mean one thing.
Do you think he walks on the little metal grating without falling into the holes with his tiny little knob-on legs?
You've given me much to chew on here, Spy. You're always a font of wisdom.
I just notice really dumb things all the time. Especially when I look in the mirror.
Oh, got him, but you really shouldn't have. That's good, right? This will be a walk in the park, then. Indeedy do. Also, I've noticed a few knob-on with that particular brand of hammer.
Yes, they are the important knob-on for that one thing with the shards that we're going to hopefully be doing.
Mr. Salmon, sir, you're sort of our hero right now.
But not in the game mechanic sense.
Not in any meaningful way. I'm just being polite. Definitely, we know who has the part in the Asia region. We should go there now.
Technically there's 2 in that region, but, you know, whatever.
Someone will stay here and see if he can solve this whole wing clipping into hammer thing. We'll send details when ready. Hope Fred's excited to see next-gen technology in action.
I hope you're excited to do a fetch quest as the next part of the main story.
I am. You talking to Mr. Collectathon here? Yeah, first stop, the Cloud Keep.
This was another part of the game which I thought was really funny to do when I was over-leveled, because there's some enemies blocking some of these, and you can just go around them if you're at high enough level. And yeah, our first stop is actually back at the Cloud Keep, which, in terms of the main story, we left about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, really. And I've saved over all 3 save files since then, so I can't tell you how many hours it's been since then, from playtime alone, but I'm, approaching 100 right now.
I didn't expect we'd be going back to meet the Queen again so soon.
It's been weeks, Mio.
Oh, hello there.
What? Why are you here again?
Well, fine, we'll just leave then. Again, in the story, we left here 10 minutes ago and we're back already, but because we went and did other stuff, it's been so long.
Hey? The Gears of Origin. What fate that they would be the ones to guide you.
Oh, Nia. Trying so hard.
They brought us this far, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I understand.
You know, the second she gets home with Rex or whatever from public duty, she's like, well, that was a fucking migraine.
So, you've got, multiple of these, right? Not just the one?
Coming back though, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to make it too easy for you.
The future must
There's just a pile of them in the corner, and she's like, no, don't look at that.
This is oddly intense.
Right, certainly. The future isn't something you can just be given.
It's so funny when they have the dramatic closing in, the dramatic close-up for 2 characters back and forth, and I have no idea what was said because I wasn't paying attention.
I also love how, Nia isn't just a completely different character. She still has her, kind of sarky quirks, her out-of-her-depth sort of quirks.
Yeah, could be worse. Keep going like this, and job done. Thank you, Majesty.
Well, we better be going. We've got another 5 of these to get.
This gift.
Let's see, we've got that one, that one, that one.
Wait a moment.
I think there's actually 6.
How will you access Origin, even with the ship?
By some badass maneuvers, which you are probably gonna love.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And after that? Origin is protected on every side by thick armor plating. You think you'll find a berth? I guess, maybe?
Didn't you help make Origin? Shouldn't you know how to get in?
Well, they may have fortified it since then.
Take this.
What's this?
Well, that was oddly convenient how that worked, but okay.
Origin. A certain Nopon engineer was involved.
Oh?
On the Agnian side of Origin's construction.
Oh.
That's an
Oh wait, no, that is still a character I probably know.
The implication is it's Tora.
The Great Sea's vortex is likely born from the force field emitted by this middle part, amplified by the structure built up around the circumference. That would be...
You know, if I find Poppy in a ditch somewhere, I'm not going to be happy.
It was a device to deploy a field to protect the facility while it generated an omnistatic space.
What?
Banana's just asleep.
It lacks the armored shell, making it Origin's only weak point.
So then, basically, this is our entrance.
Thanks for breaking it down, Noah.
Enter the vortex, and then using its flow, break through to the inside.
It's quite a long dungeon, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be like a whole session for us, just to get through Origin.
Don't worry, I'll be higher level enough where those enemies won't mean a thing to me.
Internal structure of Origin may well have
And that's how it was for me too, which again, it was one of those things where it's really funny to just run past everything. But it's still really long.
Nia said his Zen may well have fortified the inside.
Huh. You gotta hand it to the Queen, though. How could anyone know all that?
Sweet.
Shocking, I know.
You beat me to it, honestly.
Cannot believe this.
Come on, you lot.
You should just tweet out that line read from Land. Just that.
I'm going to.
By the way, after you met up with Em, you were sleeping here all this time, right?
I was really tired.
And what a hell of a wake-up, too.
How did you know we'd become Ouroboros? You seem to know what had happened at the castle as well. Even as I sleep, I learn. Information on everything in this world collects right here.
Okay.
Thank you so much for all
Remember
this.
that device.
I promise you, we will seize the future.
By the way, hey Nia, you want to come with us? That would be really cool.
That'll be fucking awesome.
Too bad.
Sorry, got to stay here, look pretty, bye. Yeah!
Yeah!
That's my Nia. Fucking best character in Xenoblade 2. Although that cast does have some strong competition, I'm not gonna lie.
Really does. Hi, Alex.
Hello. Like, was that the fucking Agnian Queen just there? Below. Friends find first part now. Yeah, just a moment ago. You got good timing, man. Sweet, even. That's enough of that. I've driven it into the ground.
It didn't take much.
Very evident proof of obtain. Oh, well, you know what I say to that? Meh. He's just speaking Nopon, it's fine. Truly impressive.
I mean, that's a good few hundred meters. That's a pretty big displacement.
Have finished location data analysis. For only 2 places, however. In north of Asia region and east of Cadencia region. Those 2 signals summoned could triangulate for more precision. Data just updated, so please to check.
We'll be going back to places that we know pretty well, I would say. Nothing really out of the ordinary or new here.
I've probably already been there, smacked everyone around, and, you know, they won't be happy to see me, but they can't do anything. Can't even get aggressive because I'm so high above them. Data seems to be pointing to Cape Arcafor.
That's where we did part of Triton's Hero Quest. Where you had to follow the footprints.
Origin metal. It's a backpack.
But first is in the lower Asia region, way up north.
Thank you, fast travel points.
I mean, you could just jump off.
I could. I'm not going to. There we go.
One of the pieces of Origin was this close to the beginning of the game.
I will say I do love that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's really cool. You also did have to come back here for Teach's Ascension quest, which I believe you have already done.
That one was pretty interesting.
I kind of liked it, but at the same time, at the end, they're kind of like, boy, I wonder what's up with Teach, and he just refuses to answer, and they just kind of drop it.
Well, he doesn't have to explain a damn thing, Spar. Oh. I didn't realize there was one of these here.
Yep.
Whoa, visitor.
Hello.
So, I've mentioned many times that I did this when I was overleveled. I actually aggroed so many enemies when I came here and did this that I ended up dying.
Yeah.
Especially if your attackers end up drawing a lot of aggro, like Noah is.
Well, that's when you turn coward mode on. Hell yeah.
More like power mode.
Oh, powerful coward. Let's get it done.
Oh, only 7 enemies for this one.
Sounds like you're being greedy. You want more, Spar?
Well, the last one we did on screen had like 14 or something. I'm just happy we're not going to be here for like 20 minutes.
It took 5 last time.
How are you missing, Noah? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Look, it's been a long day. End of statement.
Fair enough, I guess.
They move fast to say they like sleep at the ground all day.
Yeah, I mean, gotta have really strong muscles to dig themselves out from the rocks. That's a cool shot.
This is what we're made for. Yeah.
Yeah. Where the fuck is that other one? Oh, hey.
Don't try to stop us.
Let's light these mutters up.
Hello?
Yeah, it's a little too high. I think you might be able to auto-attack it if you get directly under it.
Yeah, I had to do that with some of the Danag Desert little, well, not little, big flying creatures.
I was actually told by one of our fans that those flying creatures that kind of look like Gyarados will actually fly a lot lower during rain. So that's how you're supposed to aggro them.
Interesting. I didn't do that, but hey. Also, the most hilarious thing, during the Colony 9 Heroes Ascension quest, I'm very sorry, I can't remember your name, it might be Xeon or something.
I think it is, yes.
When you're planting fucking potatoes, which leads to a discussion thing, which is very funny. You have to wait for rain, but there's a knob on like a few hundred yards away, which can like make it rain if you pay them.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Which of course you're meant to use, because otherwise you are just sitting there waiting. It's really nice that auto attack distance doesn't care if it's like 40 feet above you.
Yeah, I just kind of swing my sword and he's like, oh, seems like you want to have a go then.
The other option is taking one of your ranged classes and just, you know, popping them with that class instead.
Yeah. Dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum.
Or try to attack them from up here, since you get a nice little height advantage.
But you're in our way.
Do I even need to be involved?
You can go home if you want, Alex. Let's get off my nose.
You said you've got all the classes unlocked for everyone, so it doesn't really matter who you've got as the hero now.
I'm going to switch around after I'm done here.
Right, yeah. Put Triton in the party. He's fun, even if he's terrible in combat.
We could have Ethel in here. This is kind of a shit stomp, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's nice that you're already up here, because it means you don't have to climb the ladder when you're done with this.
That's why I climbed in the first place, Spar. And Tom's secret plan.
Also cool.
Thank you very much.
Wow, that went for a really long time out into the endless clouds. I mentioned before, I've seen that attack cut pretty much the entirety of the Cadencia region from one end to another. If you get just the right vantage point, you can really see how far that attack animation goes.
Yeah, so I just had a vague mental image of Noah using the thing, and it just going all the way to Origin, and Z's just there having a cup of tea, Zed, sorry, and it just cuts right through him and he just falls apart.
It just gets cut in half like a Paper Mario villain.
Yeah. Rebooted, baby.
And I think that draws a Nopon caravan so you can get another one of the pebbles, if you're caring about those.
I've been getting them whenever possible.
Actually, it might not bring the actual caravan person, I'm not sure. There they are, alright. I knew it was sort of correct.
Papana. Shilsho asked us to help out with some register thing. Oh, that time already? Days pass so fast.
You okay there, Alex? There you go.
Very nice. I haven't actually gone back to Shilshil in a while.
Don't think I ever ended up finishing this one because in my run I actually missed one of the Piranha's hulks in the Fornus region. One that you actually found just kind of while randomly exploring.
Okay.
There's so much choice.
These are terrible accessories.
I know.
For your level.
I was buying them for the friendship points more than anything.
Ah, okay. I didn't even really know that was a thing. There is a unique monster. I think it's that one of these birds that's around here. It should be pretty easy for you to take out if you care to fight it.
Well, I had a little bit of selfish fun unlocking that Piranha, so we'll just leave it there for now. Okay, is that at the top of this thing?
No, just keep going around.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the unique.
Maybe it's up there.
Riku say good chance.
Signal of origin metal coming clear. Must be near now. This is starting to feel like treasure hunt. Riku got kind of excited. You know, you've got a point. It is kind of like one big world-hopping treasure hunt and adventure. Right, you don't need to sell it to me. I'm already on the side quest.
It's almost like that's what the game designers planned this to be at the end of the game.
Oh, they're so clever with their little tricksy ways of making games.
It is a really nice way to tie the whole world together into something right at the end.
Fucking Metroid Prime, avid ass collecting stuff at the end.
Prime 1 and 2 both did that, and then Prime 3 just kind of copped out, I guess. They had something a little different that didn't require exploring all the different planets.
Sure, I can lend you a hand.
That's right. After you do his Ascension quest, he drops his mask.
Yep. That quest led me on many emotions. I was like, up, then I was down. But at the end, I was just neutral.
I really thought you were going to say that you were all around.
Ah, nope. Yay, Origin Metal. I'll have that, thank you.
And if you had come up here earlier, there would have been nothing. Maybe that is sticking out of the ground and the parties just can't interact with it, but obviously you can't find the Origin Metal early.
You know, Shulk was the main character in this game. He just would have taken it.
One of my favorite things about Xenoblade 1 is that you could just pick up key items early.
Yeah.
And turn them in as soon as you get the quest.
Alright. Alright, next one is in the Cadencia region.
you should have a quick travel point for Cape Arcafor Cascade Crossroads, I believe is what it's called. Let's see, I actually have the directions that you have to take, assuming that the game doesn't point you to it.
We shall see.
I will let you see before I start reading it out.
Please do.
Yeah, there you go. You can just kind of follow that, or turn the, you might be able to turn the quest marker on. The thing that shows you the path to follow.
I'm good.
Yeah, same path we took for Triton's quest the other day. At least this far up the path, anyway.
The look on my face just then, when I turned around and it was a level 57. I don't even get out of bed unless it's a level 70 these days.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
It's a stone on the ground. Amazing. My fucking kitten plays with stones on the ground.
These things will probably aggro you too if they see you.
Alright, I think I should go this way because there's a cave over here.
Remember, the thing's gonna pop out right there.
Blah. Yeah, not as scary the second time, sorry.
I think maybe you actually should have gone further up the hill. Pretty sure you can get there either way. This cave is actually going to take you through some poison water, so it's good that we did this after Sagiri's quest.
Let's just say I'm showing it off and leave it at that.
Sure. Also, this cave with spiders that drop down, very reminiscent of Tephra Cave.
Why do you call them anthols? They're not ants.
Oh, a container.
Cool.
I did the same thing where I jumped off and then saw a gap. Oh, you've already been here.
Yes, I have, Spy. Yes, I have.
Alright. I think you need to keep climbing up.
Yes, I do, Spy. Yes, I do. I told you, I went exploring.
I know, I saw your tweet about finding that one super boss and freaking out.
Yeah, probably won't be going back there on my own.
Yep, you're gonna see it in the super boss video, though, so look out for that.
Oh, Toad Fossil. Dum-de-dum.
The area that the origin medal is in has a unique monster, or maybe it's an elite, that pops out, much like that other one did. So don't get frightened.
I won't. Spoilers, probably will.
As we followed the marker, we know that the thing is here. We also got warped to the other side of the lake.
Oh-ho! Location of treasure is seemingly behind waterfall. Dev's indeed smart.
This is indeed a video game.
Dum-de-dum, can't scare me, I'm a big boy.
Something so valuable.
I'm waiting for you, you fuck.
Maybe it's behind you now.
I got really scared for a second, though.
I honestly don't know why it didn't pop out. That's weird. Whatever. Certainly scared me when I did this. Alright, Mr. Salmon, we found the two you that you knew the position for. We need the next one.
Off down, off to go. Meh? Oh, new data just arrived from Samon.
Very convenient.
It looks like we're going to the Pentalas region and Fornis. This part of Pentalas. It's mapped for Wildwood, I think.
I wonder if you've done much exploring in lower Mactha Wildwood.
I've basically played out the whole map.
Okay, then you might even be able to quick travel to it. No, it looks like there's not a quick travel point over there.
Alright, we'll go the long way, I guess.
Have you already done the side quest that's down there?
I've walked with said Nopon, yes.
Cool, that's another thing knocked out of the way for the other thing with the shards that we don't have to go back and do.
I wasn't collecting things for shits and giggles there, I just got a bit turned around.
Yeah, it points you towards a wall. So, I actually ended up exploring this entire area before doing Sagiria's quest, so I did not have the hazard neutralization.
Oh, no. Oh, right, yeah, you were telling me about this.
Yeah, not fun, especially that big dragon lad over there. There's a unique in the lake right there. Killed me when I was level 85.
Oof. Yeah, I think I tried my luck with him, and it didn't really go great.
It didn't help that my party kept moving over into the poison.
That'll do it. God, terrible flashbacks to Lorafia.
Yep, I was just thinking about that. Fortunately, I had no trouble with her on my recent Xenoblade 1 playthrough because it was just kind of that powerful.
God bless.
Let's leave no stone unturned.
You can actually, if you take that path off to the left, set up an elevator that actually connects to Colony Tau.
Yes, indeed, that I found. Riku check and double check, but bad news is same. Signal come from that Rana. That means Rana ate it? Based on the circumstances, that does seem to be the firmest hypothesis we have.
So throughout this whole playthrough, we spent a lot of time being a little under-leveled, and I was kind of scared what was going to happen when we got here and had to fight this thing in this really high-level area, and you just went and got everyone to level 80, so why did I even bother worrying? Because you've got to run by like some level 77 enemies to get here. And it's like, oh man, that's going to be kind of rough for Tom to make it. It's like, no, fuck that.
Is this just someone's baby?
Oh boy, Discord is having really fun. The audio is helicoptering. I'm glad it's only on my end, but let me tell you, this makes the game very obnoxious to listen to.
I can imagine. Look at this story defense he has right now.
Yeah, for real though. Imagine trying to do this at level 60 though. Like, trying to walk through this area, especially if you don't have hazard neutralization.
I don't have to imagine, because you just told me.
Well, yeah, but you didn't have to do it. Also, I wasn't level 60. The lower Mac the Wildwood is where one of the super bosses is, so we will be seeing more of that area. I wonder if you ended up finding that in your exploration down here.
I don't think I did, actually.
Alright, basically, if you turn directly backwards and run that way, you'd probably find it.
Okay.
It's past some of the other dragon elite monsters that are over there. And there's a level 96 unique before you even get to it.
Nice. Alright, I guess I'll just climb inside then.
Sweet.
Stop it.
If it hadn't been lands, then I wouldn't have said anything. So yeah, just off to the side is a ladder that leads up to a Napon's house, and that's the thing that I was talking about, a little side quest that you can do. He sort of takes you around to explore some of this area down here, which is probably very frightening if you're a level appropriate level for this quest, but Yeah, the fact that you have it done definitely helps. Next, we actually want to go back to Colony Iota, because it is very close to them.
The ultimate vessel.
Yes, that is the quest that we are doing. Or right there, that's closer even. I see you also did some exploring over here.
I've done many. I have walked hither and thither.
You have done many exploration.
I'm just saying, it's a fun world to explore.
It is. It really is. I will say that in terms of the origin medals, this is the worst one, because it's just RNG. All those inspection points that you saw on the map, they're all dirt piles that you have to dig through.
Alright, well, wish Anton luck, boys and girls. Shout at the screen now, we want origin metal.
This is just Lieutenant Surge's gym.
Does the dirt reset?
No, and there's only one of them, but it is the same concept.
The coordinate data does seem to be pointing us here. That mean Mr. Salmon's done goofed? Doesn't seem very likely. Well, not too likely at least. Gray, you want to watch out for the snake back there. Is it possible that it could be buried under the surface?
It would have been neat if the origin medal had been at the top of the distant fingertip.
Oh, yes.
On the other hand, you would have had to climb to the top of the distant fingertip if you hadn't done it already.
Queen's cuticles, I'm gonna hate this. Is there any part of the Queen you don't praise?
Alright, time to get started with this.
Okay, let's try digging here first. Where's Dampe when you need him?
Anyone got a blade that would be really good for digging through dirt?
Nothing here for us to find. You didn't shout hard enough, boys and girls, you need to do more.
So the nice thing is that Manana is going to give you hints about where it actually is based on the last place you dug.
Oh.
What she said basically means that it's the opposite side of the field of, dig spots.
That's really cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and I appreciate it. No whammy, stop!
I think it took me about 10 minutes to find it. Granted, I was watching every one of these cutscenes.
But, Banana, feel it close.
So I would say the one to the left of this?
Okay. Will third time indeed be the charm? Come on, boys and girls, you gotta believe. This one?
Yes, I think so. We might have gotten turned around out of the cutscene, I'm not sure.
There wasn't anything buried here.
Okay, maybe it's the one a little further away.
Well, in you go, Spar. Into the hole. This is your new home now.
I think some of the dig spots you can find collectibles or accessories even.
Neat.
I don't remember if any spawn enemies. I don't think so.
Huh? What's this then? Fancy bolt.
Nope, that was just a thing.
Hum. Banana, I think a little bit far away. Okay, that's pretty much narrowed it down.
Yeah, so on the other side of the second one we dug out.
This one.
I believe so, yeah.
I'm great with directions.
Well, it's hard for me to see on Discord, and also we get turned around in the cutscene.
Motherfucker.
Alright, Manana. A little bit far away. Okay. You know what? Follow your heart. Obviously, I suck at this.
Me too. Jesus Christ. Yeah!
Hey, there we go. I just needed to let you do it.
Only one left to go. We got some new data from Mr. Salmon.
Once again, very convenient.
The final piece of origin metal is waiting for us in... Dramatic pause.
Oh, well, it's a very important dramatic pause for a very important reason.
Okay.
We're about to meet another one of the consoles.
1,000 years ago.
It looks like one of the Colony 9 guys.
Wait, isn't that V?
Congratulations.
Yes.
You're special. Precious few make it.
I mean, they've been around for this long. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But this won't do at all. Your lives shine all the brighter if they are extinguished right here on the battlefield. What's the meaning of this, Commander Chris?
I bid you sheathe your blade, my Lord Consul.
Come again?
Have we met Console C yet?
Time for yourself.
No, we haven't. It's also one of the ones that I have been keeping secret from you for this exact reason.
I was gonna say, Noah hadn't had much trauma since we battled with Ed, so...
He himself knows better than anyone. Your actions will not make him brighter, I'm sure.
Mutiny!
Why not just let it go, V?
Yeah, we know that voice.
Why are you here?
So it's been at least 1,000
When the
years
appointed hour arrives,
since M and
should
N
we
were
not
made
grant them an
Mobius.
appropriate
That's important
departure?
info.
Yeah, also we know that because the Neo replica said for 1,000 years, like 1,000 lives have been returned to me or whatever.
Zed
Ah, okay.
so.
I didn't really put much stock into that because, you know, Mobius fake.
Very well. Do as you see fit, then.
I enjoyed V's antics last time. I did say he wasn't going to be right at the bottom. But given he has story importance, that puts him up a little bit.
Yeah, honestly kind of forgot. Chris kind of features more heavily in this than V.
Getting outshined in my own fucking cutscene.
It's a very V thing to have happen, though. I like how every Offseer has their own unique melody. They really could have just copied and pasted it for everyone, and they didn't. And it's so great. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That does not look good at all, the time changing. Yeah, this game does not handle the light changing very well.
It's fine. I understand that time is passing, alright? I'm not a fucking dog.
That's a good tune. A Chris original?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
I remember this cutscene.
Maybe I'll pinch you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, remember at the
got your own
beginning of the
tunes,
game I told you this character wasn't
Those are
important?
just as good.
Because I didn't know any better?
Wonderful, I'd say.
Really?
I remember a lot of people
I
thinking
only
he was actually
tweaked a
related
few
to
notes
Shaw.
in a score from my previous colony.
I guess I can see it.
But
not the
it's just
notes
like
that
blonde
matter.
hair.
It's the
Yeah, one of the
feelings you
very
imbue in
early
me.
cutscenes actually focuses on Chris during a homecoming ceremony
Raw
for
emotion.
like a few seconds longer than anyone else. And I was like, why? This character's not brought up again at all. And then I played the rest of the game.
You fool!
I should have known better. They're not going to do shit like that and have it be unimportant. I guess my issue is just that they waited so long to do anything with Chris, whereas we saw a whole lot of what happened with Miyabi before she, showed up again. It was more prominent that, that the character was important to Mio, whereas Chris was just kind of there.
Will you respond to the Queen's awakening?
Oh, he's not having a good day.
Oh, did he cut his hair?
No, he's just got his head bowed.
Oh, shit.
Of all the vestiges of origin strewn through the world, who knew this fragment yet remained?
I forgot that cutscene was here. Remember that.
It is no longer one with the flow. We have no means of controlling it.
Will you go, then?
No. There's no need, is there?
Yeah, I called it.
I know it. To share with me his feelings.
I do hope he's made a song. I can steal that. Haha.
Gonna be completely honest, I kind of hated everything about this, but I'm not gonna go on about it so as to not affect your opinion of everything.
I'd like to hear your reasoning, though.
Is it here?
I just thought they took too long for Chris to come back at all, and I really don't care about his motivations for anything, which of course they're going to go into later.
No, I get it. It's a little bit sudden. Like, I'm kind of neutral on this, but I understand why you feel that way.
Bring new recruits there too, for basic training.
Well, phew. You had me worried there for a second. Thought we'd be back in the Antol's jaws.
Even so, it's an enemy base. We can't expect to just waltz in without a fight.
Well, hey, I want to fight, so that's fine by me.
First, let's just try
Don't
to
bother
slow
my
it down.
ass none. Yep, there it is. Side story Noah.
There were also a few Turkin feathers where the origin metal was buried. So Turkin's buried it? Crafty little gits.
Yeah, burying all these holes sounds like a very Turkin thing to do. Or digging the holes, I should say. Alright. I'm not exactly sure what region it's in, so I will just go region by region until I find it. Spar has just stepped out to use the loo. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Makes sense. It would be near Kevis Castle. Oh, Chris, or should I say, Console C. Very interesting development. I see where Spar's coming from, but again, it don't really bother me none. Oh, there's a big lad over there. Two of them.
We've been spotted.
Really? Okay. This is kind of the equivalent of a fly trying to take on a Rottweiler. There we go.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
There we go. God, there are a lot of husks. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Beyond this bridge?
I guess that's a lot.
No chance from the front. Not like this.
Dude, we're level 80. We could probably, like, breathe on the door and it would, like, turn to dust.
We can go across those islands. That way, we should be able to swing round the back.
Well, thank God
Then,
someone's left traversal
out fast as
harpoons
we can.
around the place.
Yeah. We go in, we get the shard, and we hightail it out there.
It's too bad we can't just open the back door from Colony 11.
Yeah, true that.
Let's do it.
Which I think might actually open after this quest. It might open after Ashira's Ascension quest, actually.
That would make a lot of sense.
That's actually where I went when I got to this point. I was like, yeah, I can just go through Colony 11. That door opens, right? And then it didn't.
Forgot you.
Chris, you were a week away from your homecoming.
I really hope you don't become a console. be a little bit contrived, but also kind of interesting.
Noah, you okay?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
So just dark foreboding.
Hmm?
Thank you for the good thumbnail images here.
Now of all times.
Oh, ominous rumbling.
Topographical info updated.
That's right, I am going to do them all.
You see that big thing at the end of the bridge there? Yeah, you're not going to go fight that.
Fair enough.
The marker is over there, but you do have to go back around to the harpoon, yeah.
Seriously, Mio, instead of just standing there, maybe go toot one out over there.
No comment.
I'd better send them off.
God, he's a lot bigger than I assumed. I thought part of him was the gate, actually.
I like how he's got a huge, like, cord connected to his butt. I guess it's the power supply.
We can't leave it like this.
There we go. And I'm running.
Yeah, I mean, you could fight that thing easily if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure it's low enough level.
I'm not sure I believe you, Spar.
Well, its level seemed like it was grayed out because I couldn't see it.
Down here. Oh, hey.
Who wants to do the honors?
Millennial clay.
Definitely shiny.
We should take good care of that.
What's next? Boomer marble. Zuma granite.
I think you operate it like so.
Cha-ching.
Get Noah to do the technical part and Senna to do the strong part.
Unfortunately, Console C was hiding just behind the rock and was speared by the harpoon, instantly killing him. The end. I'm sorry, the idea of something coming from off screen and totally annihilating someone is so funny to me.
Yeah. Especially after a dramatic build-up like this.
Extreme caution.
I wonder what's been going on at Kevin's castle ever since we took out the fake queen.
Yeah, they're trying to, like, sell the place, like, get some new people to move in.
I think they used up all their equity, so I'm not sure it would sell for much. Look at me using words that I think I know the meaning to.
Yeah, I just kind of went, because I wasn't entirely sure what it meant.
I think you operate it like so.
No, we're going to give Tyon the strength part this time.
Okay.
I just imagine him struggling with it.
Hey, he's become stronger.
Of course.
Yeah, he's also on Cynifer, which has the lowest strength in the game.
Yeah, well, he can give himself the highest strength.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Someone turn on the Metal Gear Solid music.
Oh boy. I'm sensing antics.
Except... there's no one here.
Awful lot of black fog, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it is surrounding the castle, so that's expected.
This is unsettling.
Not a single person anywhere in sight.
What's going on? Is this because we busted up the Annihilator?
No, I very much doubt it. We didn't do any direct damage to the castle itself.
We did some to the fake queen, though.
Machiny Queenie?
Even so, we didn't actually free the soldiers here, right? And yet no one's here.
We never actually destroyed that giant flame clock on the top of the castle.
True. I didn't even consider that.
Huh? The shard's changing position. Hey, Noah. Look at this. Noah?
It's a song.
What song?
You're right. It's a Kavesi one. The melody.
So Noah can hear it because it resonates with
just
him.
any
Mio
melody.
can hear it because she's got the fancy
I know who's
hearing
playing.
with her cat ears.
Oh boy.
Chris. Wait, Chris? Wasn't that the guy who was Noah's off-seeing instructor?
Yeah.
Huh? But Chris is...
Yeah. He died 4 years ago.
He could have easily been
He's
reborn.
been reborn.
Yeah, exactly. Did you guys forget how the world works?
I don't think that's it.
Well, as we know, those who were Offseers before do not naturally become Offseers again.
Ah, right.
As far as I know, this is actually the first iteration of Noah that has become an Offseer.
There are two types of Mobius. The kind like Z and X, who were Mobius from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
And humans, who became Mobius, like N, M, and Urine. So... is this like a trap?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
But the origin metal readout is real. It's definitely here.
In we go?
Yeah. In we go.
What? Into the jewels?
They're clearly aware that we're coming. But there's no one around. He's waiting.
Yeah, I don't think the eye patches are really necessary. It's pretty obvious they know we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, they should be able to track them even with the eye patches because they just look at the signals and it's like, hey, there's just kind of a blank spot here running around in circles. Wonder what that's about.
Yeah, but wouldn't that just be like blending in with the environment?
Could be. It depends on how it actually works to hide the signals.
Okay.
I would not recommend jumping off of there.
Fort Overbus.
Really annoying that that question mark is there because you can't get in there right now.
The silence is unnerving.
You can actually see the rest point that's inside that building, but you cannot trigger it. The location will change. There is a spot where you can get the location up in the top right corner to change, but it doesn't trigger the rest point, so you can't quick travel to it.
Huh. Oh my, look at this big-ass arena here.
Yeah, it's actually a red herring. I thought the exact same thing, and then we're just kind of running past it like, oh, okay. Well, you should recognize the room we're about to run into.
So much to see, huh?
Check out that architecture. Boy, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
Good to see you again, Noah.
I knew it.
Alright, we're throwing pretense out the window now.
Thank goodness.
I appreciate the game at least being like, you fucking get it. Let's not beat around the bush.
Come out! Reveal yourself!
I'm waiting.
I mean, we did literally see the cutscene in the theater where Chris took off the helmet, so...
Oh, I didn't realize what you meant by architecture. Yeah, I definitely know where we are.
I'll be waiting.
Teehee.
Never seen this before.
Seal Great Hall.
We need to go up to the front.
Except everything was kind of made mech-on-ish. It's a bit off-putting, in all honesty. This mural has probably seen better days.
Looks about the same, honestly.
Yeah, I guess it does. The water's still here, which is cool. This is honestly just great. Seeing all of this, such a great callback. I guess it's not really a callback if they did it on purpose.
Interesting how no one comments on it.
I guess they don't really understand what it means.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Alright, time for antics.
I first met Chris on the day of a homecoming.
Yes, that scene we saw at the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Noah said, wow, that's really cool. I want to learn how to do that.
I remember.
A short time later, I put in to become an Offseer. And then, we met again.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it definitely draws the eye.
The name's Noah, right? I'm Chris. Starting today, I'll be your personal tutor, alright? Let's begin.
Are you gonna let me cheat?
Let's begin the experiment.
He's got the right hair color for it.
Sure does. Smile. Flute. No, you're doing it wrong. Nom.
Pretty sure this is Colony 9.
Yeah, the landscape. Yeah, that's definitely near Colony 9. And thus time has passed.
I just wish more of this had been spread throughout the rest of the game, like Mio and Miyabi stuff.
Why did you look so sad?
Because we really didn't get any of this until now, and I think that's my biggest problem with it.
Colony 14.
I will say it is a bit weird that this is coming after the whole reveal with N.
So that's how I look to you then.
Like, N is clearly the more important one of the two to
The others
Noah.
looked so happy. And the soldier, he was so pleased about it. But not you.
I think he probably felt content.
Content?
He had lived through it all, fought hard, and in serving his colony, he found purpose. I find it's quite a tragic
It's
thing.
weird to point out the same music used by different instruments. This time I think it's violins.
Okay.
You'd think it would be flutes again because of the Offseers.
I think we're going to get plenty of flutes coming up, so don't worry about that.
You are correct.
Do you honestly believe he was happy to disappear for such trivial reasons?
Alright, we just came out here for a walk. I didn't realise you were going to get deep on me.
I was literally just here to eat a
He was
sandwich.
ready to cry. Being unable to choose his end. Merely accepting
I'm just
what comes next.
picturing... Oh, this is so out of tone with this scene. Picturing part of the off-seeing training is Noah's about to take a bite of the sandwich and he just finds a flute in it, and Chris pops up out of nowhere. Be ready for everything.
Contrived death, huh? At this point,
I don't know why that popped in my head. That's so random.
Would have been funny if it was a submarine sandwich.
On that day, he shook my belief. Was I really content? Content with the path I'd chosen to follow?
Huh, I never really thought about it, but this is really what started Noah on the
And then he
path
chose for himself.
to questioning the world.
His end.
That actually kind of makes me appreciate this a little more.
Well, hey, there we go.
Yeah, who knew? Watching things again with more
What was he
context
thinking
helps.
back then? And why now? Why has he appeared before me?
I don't know, maybe he just wants to fuck with you. Yeah, you're getting a bit close to Zed. Zed's throwing all his cards on the table.
This is basically what Egil did when he brought Gatto out near the very end of the Mechanis.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, we're back here again. Oh, no. This is not the same place we were. We have a hallway to run down first.
Seriously, those Mobius snuffers can really do one.
They just needed time for the characters to talk to each other while running. Except they didn't actually talk that much. Well, screw me, I guess.
It's fine. Elevator go on now.
We wait.
Now are we in the place we recognize? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Did you replace the robot? Otherwise this is gonna be, like, a little bit weird. Were you at the throne at all?
The fake Melia is just sitting on the floor still.
Oh my god, you did, you fucking losers.
Chris.
Ouroboros.
Yeah, we know you're fake.
You dared
Piss
to
off.
appear before me once again.
Uh-huh.
Do you not value your lives? Such idiocy. You should never have shown your faces here again. But you leave me no choice. For sullying this consecrated ground, I will see to it that justice is served.
Yeah, we've been through this.
We're not as weak as we were last time, lady.
Well, enough of this then.
What a terrible din.
That was like half of my fucking budget. Why do you keep breaking my Melia bots?
Why did they even make another one for him to just destroy it?
Let me hear it. Noah.
Oh my god.
I want
He has a big sword.
melody.
Is that just the same model as Lanza's without the glowing parts?
I'm not entirely sure. We got into this pretty quickly.
I don't think we're going to have time for the other Nopon part of this, so we'll take care of that next time.
We basically only have Ashira and Senna's Ascension quest to do anyway.
I believe that is correct. Yes, yes it is.
I have been paying attention and keeping count.
Ashira's is really long, though. Hopefully we'll have enough time to do all three things. Next time I shouldn't have such a time limitation, though, so we can probably go a bit longer than 2 hours.
Interesting. It doesn't say Console C.
Console Chris, yeah. I guess Noah respects him enough to call him by his actual name. I think it might have been the same with Yoren. I don't really remember.
What do I have to do again to activate the Sword of Origin?
Either be in Unlimited Sword, the special talent art, when you go into Noah's Ouroboros form, or I think you might need to be at high interlink level. When the timer is just about to run out, his Ouroboros talent art changes.
Okay, so if I interlink now.
Yes. And when the timer up in the top corner is about to run out, it will change.
Okay.
So basically, once it fills the talent gauge, hold on to it if you want to use Sword of Origin.
Right.
Sword of Origin, to say the words correctly.
Thank you.
Make sure you power charge before using it, too, for that extra damage.
I shall. Oh, we're all toppled.
Can you use it? Oh my god, Chris, why?
Haha.
Why do you have to be like this?
T-diddly-hee. What a stinker.
Give this man a chain attack for the disrespect.
He deserves the Origin Blade.
Oh, well, you're probably not going to get that again, but we'll see.
Alright, fucking right in his face. That was just part one of the fucking. Here comes the second.
I'm really glad that that didn't hit any of the pods.
I'll go first.
Not bad.
I like how he does the art and then the shots go out.
Yeah. Not bad.
So Gray's Heroic Chain increases the damage increase that you get from completing the round, basically. every time he's used in a round, you'll get a bonus to the damage increase that you get. And his chain order is really good. It's flat damage increase to enemies when they're at low health, which is about where Chris is at right now. Same one that Juniper has.
Pew pew pew.
I like how Senna's just way over there, away from everyone else. Now you definitely want to use Gray this time because you get a lot of damage bonus from finishing an Ouroboros round. So I'd say use a healer and then Gray. So you would normally get like a 150 bonus here. You got way more than that. I think you actually got even more than that because Ouroboros gives you more. So you got 50% more than normal.
Pretty good.
Why, Chris? Why become Mobius? Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
So I could see you again, Noah.
But why?
Your sworn mission is to change
Yeah,
this world.
see, this is the part I didn't like so much. That's not a really great motivation, in my opinion.
Yeah, I kind of teamed up with ISIS because I wanted to get in touch with you again. Wait a minute, they've done what?
So relentless desire is what drives you.
Desire?
You fight for betterment.
Yes.
For ever greater aspirations.
Yeah, as one
And
should.
what's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. It's human nature, after all.
Chris didn't really care about the whole Mobius part or the Endless Now or anything. He just kind of wanted to see Noah again, which I guess is nice.
With one's
Just, you see what Mobius you're doing, you don't think there's anything wrong with that?
Don't you see? Only the strong can ever hope to reach the fabled horizon that you seek.
Are we not strong enough? We just kicked your ass.
For real, though.
Winner's logic.
But birds, what can they possibly know of how a lowly worm feels?
Then, what would you have become of the weak?
We'll take the weak with us. Not in a ISIS kind of way, but...
We'll help them. Novel concept, I know, but I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Noah, what you're trying to achieve here amounts to the same thing. You really think freeing Origin will revive the world and solve all of our problems?
That was kind of the plan,
You
yeah.
surely have heard from the Queen of Agnes the truth of this world.
Alright, weren't we mid-apocalypse before the world froze?
Well, the point of Origin was to stabilize things so they could pass by each other without said apocalypse.
But there is no guarantee. If the Queen is wrong and the world is not created anew, what happens then?
Huh?
What if this is some flight of fancy? What if you've been taken in, staking your lives on a whim? Who's
What if you've been taken in, dude?
Yeah.
At least we chose for ourselves.
Well,
I think it's still the right thing to do.
Oh?
It was your smile, Chris.
That damn smile.
I get it now. I know why you were smiling back then.
Because you're a psychopath.
I
get
don't
what you meant
even
now.
really think that, to be honest.
You asked me once if I would keep moving. And my answer,
Tell me, Noah.
I will. To the end. So that I can treasure those final moments.
Final?
When that hour is upon me, I want to look back and smile. Then I'll be good. And to come out smiling, we all have to choose where our lives take us.
Very central theme to the Xenoblade series.
And yet, lack of choice is enough to break a person. They struggle, suffer, clawing their way through endless fog.
One of these things is not like the other.
Really?
That's wrong. If death is a lie in this world, it deserves to end.
So you'd rather perish along with the world?
I just want to cut this world free from Mobius.
Whatever the consequences.
Yeah. Otherwise, the Queen would never have told us the things she did. We take everything as it comes, and we're afforded so little. Still, no matter how slim a chance we might have, it's a chance.
Better to die free than live caged.
It's a chance they take for themselves, which is antithesis to the entire world, really.
Loud and clear. Now show it to me. Your conviction and your smile.
So, you remember how the fake Queen Nia had a robot to ride in?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess the fake Melia had one too. It's being used now.
Do you not have an Ouroboros form?
No, we don't get to see his Mobius form.
That's what I meant. Silly Tom.
I knew what you meant.
Same fucking thing.
You now have another chance to hit the Sword of Origin, though.
I do. And if he stops me this time, I'm throwing the Switch out the window. At this distance, if you squint, it's like we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. Going up on level 3. Alright, let's do it.
The whole party's in Ouroboros form, and then Gray's just there like, why don't I get a cool robot?
I'm keeping an eye, don't worry. Oh,
yeah! I don't actually know if it's stronger than Mega Spinning Edge. I think someone in the comments said it is. But it's just, it's one hit as opposed to like Mega Spinning Edge having like 7. All that damage meant you took aggro, though.
you hear that, Chris? The sound of your pee will be your death knell. One, baby.
Really cool weapons, though, for Machine Assassin. Double hand axes is cool.
That wasn't Elgato dropping frames, by the way. That was just how it goes.
Yeah, he went to rage mode.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice. You got a break, so you can hit a topple if someone has that.
Next round, next round.
I think Lands has a topple art.
He does. Thank you. God, ever since I upgraded that gem, you can see the healing shoot up. Not bad. That did fully recharge my instinct, though. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Really though, Chris, you should have set this thing on automatic and then gone into Mobius mode.
Right, yeah, that would have been a lot more threatening, I think. You do have Interlink 3 now.
So how do you get that blade thingy with all the extra arts as regular Noah? I've completely forgotten about that.
It's a talent art that you can equip.
Oh, I'm stupid.
If you recall, Mio also got a special talent art that she can equip on any class. It's a lot less impressive. Goodbye, Chris. You were not a tough fight.
No. And I'm not just saying that because I'm 19 levels above you. Well, this is awkward.
Eggman, get out of the robot!
I was thinking the exact same thing.
As long as the time meter doesn't pop up and steal him away.
Ugh.
It's a beautiful song, Noah.
Noah, be honest with me. Did I join a terrorist cell? Oh, Chris.
Noah.
My beautiful, stupid Chris.
The one who made me Mobius was Zed. And it wasn't just me. J too, and N, and M. All of us were human once. And Zed changed our very being.
I don't think D was quite human. He was the actual psychopath.
You'd be best off asking Zed himself. But listen.
I wonder if it's just X, Y, and Z who were the originals then.
I was happy.
It is.
To have become Mobius. How could I not be? After hearing such a wonderful song. Chris, Mobius are an entity bound by the confines of this world. Strong, yet somehow fragile.
Some more than others.
In their fragility,
yeah, that depends on the level you fight them at, too.
Fearing to tread even a single step towards the future.
I don't like the way you're implying that shut-ins aren't human.
I chose the path of the Offseer because I had a thought. the sender and the ones being sent. I wanted to learn exactly what it was that connected them. Though we may be forgotten, our feelings live on.
Our memes, Jack.
It is through our melodies that we carry them on. I think I once told you something to that effect.
Yeah.
There's a place doing just that. The city.
The city is?
The many lives born of the city. Lives whose existence was never recorded in Origin. They are our future. They themselves are proof of the coming winds of change.
The lives from the city were not recorded in Origin. So what happens when this world disappears and we go back to the old ones?
I guess we'll find out.
Just as you once were. They too are the product of Earth.
Now, I will remind you all that I have been spoiled on the very ending screen of the game, so I kind of have an inkling, but I have no idea of the lead up to that scene.
It's so weird that this is actually the second game in the time span of a year that I played where the game involved a world that had been split into two parts. And the conundrum was about whether the lives from the original world mattered more than the lives from the two separate ones. And the really odd part about it is that the other game that I played was a porn game.
Huh. And I got spoiled by Xenoblade 3 porn, so it's like a circle, it's like Ouroboros. This one's called Noah's Song, the Chris Mix. Ripping pepperoni, my good Broseph.
This definitely gave me a better appreciation for Chris than my own playthrough did, so I'm glad I was here for that.
I can see the good in most anything when it comes to media, mate. Except for that one thing. You know what you fucking did.
I think that's the first time we've seen him in pain while playing like that.
That's essentially a funeral, dude.
And Mio understands that this is something Noah has to do on his own.
You really do play the most beautiful tune. Go now, Noah. Sing your song for all to hear.
So yeah, while I agree that they could have spread this story out a little bit more, I am of the opinion that it's fine. You know, I neither like nor dislike it. I mean, the scene is beautiful, but I'm talking about the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing with Chris definitely needed more build-up throughout the rest of the game and the rest of the story. As it is, it ended up pretty fine. I think I definitely need to change my console ranking because C was very near the bottom. And I think I'm going to change him just a little bit.
Okay.
The one actually at the bottom will probably not surprise you after we do that quest next time.
Noah. Huh? So those things Chris said, what was that all about?
Lance kind of checked out through that whole thing.
What, it didn't involve me?
What now?
It didn't say side story of Lands, we already did that one.
Chris, when he played his Offseer song, he conveyed his wish to me. His wish that I would come to find value in all things.
He entrusted it all to you, Noah. Ergo, the rest is history.
Yeah, but it's so.
Sad, isn't it?
I'm going. For sure.
Was that noise? Was that just lightning? thunder in the background?
Yes, it was. It was dramatic lightning.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I thought that was just an explosion.
Yo, marching on Origin. You're gonna have to wait another part or two. Sorry, blah 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 blah. But yeah, we are definitely on track to get the final parts up before the marathon starts. Perfect timing, honestly.
Those aren't the clothes we were wearing.
Fucking Snyder cut.
Do you truly want it thus, O ye voices? Then let me enunciate, emphatically so, the rules to which this world adheres, for the benefit of us all.
And I think that gives us this colony liberated.
There we go.
Looks like colony relations have changed. Leave the enemies to me.
A little treat for me. Alrighty. Where's this thing that you wanted me to do?
Should be just out of here. No, actually it was behind you, I think, is where they popped you out at.
Hey, Heath. All the recruits here are pretty much destined for the top brass.
I'm not sure that's really important anymore.
Yeah, you realise your console's dead, right? On the flip side, that's probably why they've always looked down on other colonies' soldiers. I have to wonder how they'd fare in actual combat. It's tad worrying. I think they could stand to be taken down a peg or two.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel. Good to add more names.
It's where that question mark is. And yes, it is open now.
Very cool.
The tap dancing knob-on.
Hell yeah.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Nice, nice, nice.
What's on the menu?
Holy shit.
Okay. I mean, we don't need it, but sure.
Don't we, Spar? Don't we?
Has everybody had their fill?
We just head back to Samon to turn these Origin metal pieces in, and then I think we're good for
Can't wait
this.
to see how Manana prepares it.
Let's move out.
Sword March. No, Cadentia region. Don't make the same mistake, Sean.
No, don't.
That's my real name.
You know he's serious when he uses that real name. God, you can tell you're getting old.
You're older than me.
But I'm young at heart. Righty so.
A ship that can traverse even the Great Sea's vortex. Phew. Technology sure is a marvel.
Alright.
Yeah.
Play Pokemon much? Ooh.
Oh yeah, one of these things was just right here. Oh no, that's something else. That opens, obviously, a secret storage area in the intro to the Great Swords, or the entrance area.
Right, cool, cool, cool.
I think there's just a couple containers there.
Uh-huh, well, that's fun.
But it's like one of the rooms that you need to get to unlock the entire map for the Cadentia region, and I've seen comments of people missing it.
Understood. Have fun with it, Mr. Salmon. Also, get the letter. Pretty sure Zed's gonna get tired of waiting soon.
Finally. Waiting is kind of what he does. This is endless now and all that.
No! I don't want to die!
God, that was so long ago.
It really was.
An entity bound by the confines of this world. Strong, yet somehow fragile.
Mobius. What even are they? harvesting our lives to cling to life, even stopping time.
Mio, allowing for limiting conditions, we are reborn after we have died. A Mobius as well.
Mobius, they can't be brought back once they die.
Why is that?
I'm not sure myself.
Would be a bit annoying if D kept coming back. It's like, hello, it's me again.
Yeah, he just kind of survived all these years because no one could kill him until we came along.
Scared, huh? I guess you're new too.
And he still killed himself. And now, he's really gone.
Still, he left us a parting gift.
A pretty sweet explosion.
Yeah. The smile on his face. I'll never forget it. Not until my dying breath.
What lies beyond death that Mobius fear it so? What the Queen said about the key that we hold? That smile might be it.
Because he broke free of Zed's control.
The hope. The hope of the future.
Of hope. If we're being tried.
How to create future? Big props from Manana.
Any way you slice it, it's not about looking backwards. More like the opposite.
They're not backwards.
There's no need to rack brains about. Riku think it fine to just be true to self.
Riku makes a good point.
I know.
Wanting to do what we want, to be how we want to be. That's how we should carry on.
In that case, I'll continue down the road of the future that was meant to be.
If I were given the chance, if this road I've walked were to keep on going.
Remember, this is M, not Mio.
Yeah, I remember.
Spend that time with my Noah.
God, this really is an endgame feeling cutscene.
Yep, and we have more side questy stuff to do before we actually get to the proper endgame.
Ooh, that fade out.
You know it's dramatic when you get the longer fade out.
Mr. Salmon? Meh, I wait for you long time. Engine already installed.
That was like 3 minutes, not 3 days.
It is implied that 3 days has passed. Finally she finished and perfect. Congratulations, Mr. Salmon. So now we'll be able to go to Origin. Riku will be pilot, yes? Affirmative. Someone send Riku information on how to steer and on equipment loadout, but first, let's look around. Meh, you all hasty as always. Samon is basking in his achievement now. Listen to explanation of ship. Yeah, Mr. Salmon, we don't really get all your technical talk.
Yeah, we don't really care.
We'll leave all that to Riku, yeah? That's fine, right? Oh, this very fine, yes.
Not sure if that's sarcastic or not.
Someone have calculate optimum route for throwing ship at Vortex.
That was a weird sentence.
It sure was. Waters around Farview Cape are good. Someone send precise coordinates. Friends verify later. You do all of that for us?
And that would be the place where you trigger the point of no return. Well, not really. The entrance to the final dungeon, I should say. The point of no return is at the end of the dungeon, obviously.
At the core of Origin, I would think.
Right, yeah. It's sort of the point of no return in terms of the story, not so much the gameplay. Also, the ship has a new name, the Bravery.
To engage high velocity mode. Very cool. Useful not just for ending the game, but for exploring the Cadencia region more. Alrighty folks, that'll do it for this installment of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Please join us next time when we take on Ashira's Ascension Quest, and probably also Senna's Spa?
Yes, that's the plan.
Indeed it is. Don't know who that was. Please stop ruining my... You know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter anymore. See you next time. Ugh.